Welcome on back to Inside the Den. I'm your host, Mariluz Cook, and today I am joined by Kyle Pouncy of the Utah Grizzlies. Welcome, Kyle. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you too. Now, when we look back to the last time we saw you, that deep playoff run that the Grizzlies went on, and you got to be a part of that as well as the entire regular season. What was that like for you?
It was an amazing experience. It's crazy from where we started to where we ended. I mean, obviously you want to end on a win, but just the group of guys and the way we came together throughout the whole season, it was such a blast.
If you had to describe that season in one word, what would it be?
Oh man, roller coaster.
Okay, yeah.
In a good way.
What was that?
I said, but in a good way.
In a good way. All right. What was your favorite memory from the season?
Oh man. I mean, I guess it's tough to pinpoint one. Some that come to my mind would be just the Florida trip was a blast with the guys, having a free weekend to just hang out and enjoy the sun was awesome for us in the middle of the year. But I guess the highlight would be just the whole playoffs, just being able to kind of band together and create some cool moments. That's stuff that sinks in my head the most for sure.
Well, as a Florida girl, I love to hear that. Now, you are in your hometown right now of Kamloops. Tell me what you've got going on right now this summer.
Yeah, staying busy. We're training's back up, going skating, trying to skate as much as I can. Helping out with kids camps, which is always fun for me in the off season. Keeps me busy. And it's always fun to get back. Right, I've been there before as a little guy, and I know how much it means. So it's a blast.
So you're working with kids from ages 9 to 14. What would you say is maybe the funniest story that you have working with a kid this summer?
Oh man, there's a few great ones, but I guess just their little personalities are just, every day you don't know what you're going to get. They come to the ring, they're complaining about this, complaining about that. And, but at the end of the day, they're just there to have fun. And I don't know, it's just fun to be a part of. And some of the kids, the things they say to you, and today I had kids just I know that can tie their skates, and they're asking me to tie their skates because I'm tying other kids' skates, and it's just little jabs here and there. So it's good.
I'm sure they are loving getting to learn from you. Like you said, you've been there, you were a kid, and I'm sure they're loving it. Now, when you take a look at the season that you had and the atmosphere that existed here really towards the end of the season, especially with the deep playoff run, what can you say about Grizzlies fans?
Oh, amazing. I mean, looking back at it, just all the little things they did for us, right, to help us kind of propel us, I guess, to the next stages and stuff. We always knew when we came back home for games, we were in a good spot because we just have that much more energy. I just remember coming back, from certain long road trips, and some fans would be kicking outside their arena for us. Like little things like that go a long way for all of us, in the dog days where we're, trying to get as much as we can out of ourselves. So no, just amazing stuff from that fan base, and hopefully it keeps just getting better and better.
Yeah, Grizzlies fans are special, I tell you what. Now, Coach Kenaselwich, obviously getting to be under his leadership and then looking forward to that again in this upcoming season. What is the greatest thing about getting to play for him?
Oh, man, good question. He's a great guy. I think for him, it's like the balance. He brings so much balance for us. Like he kind of knows when to push us and when to give us a little bit more rest, for example, or whatever. He's got a good balance. He makes it fun to come to the rink, and that goes a long way when you play 72 games and playoffs on top. It's nice to have that balance, and I think he's got that down. Same with Zani too. Both of them as a tandem are great.
It was a long season and, with good reason, of course. How do you want to build upon the success that the Grizzlies had last season, looking forward to this upcoming one?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess it's just that hunger after, when you get so close, I think everyone's on the same page. Like it's on unfinished business, right? So we come in, we don't do too much, and take the day at a time. And I'm sure our coaches will lead us in the right direction. Hopefully, we can find a way to go all the way.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Kyle Pouncy, for joining us here on Inside the Den.
Thanks for having me. Sorry, I'm not as funny as Johnny.